And we are back with more Bloodborne. Last time we left off, we got through, essentially, the optional castle, which had a proper name, but I think I just called it Vampire Castle, honestly. And then we dipped a bit into the DLC a bit more. If I had to take a guess, we're probably not too far off from the first boss in the DLC, because I think we did spy... Wait, was it a fog door, or no, suspicious corridor? There was something... the classic zombie groan greeting. Yeah, something in the distance. We did, however, get some new weapons in the DLC, as well as a new weapon from the end of the Vampire Castle, where we sent our healing church friend into, well, turned the Vampire Queen into basically giblets. Still alive giblets, disturbingly enough. Although, now think about it, did I actually buy that weapon yet? No, I have not. So, real quick. How much did that weapon cost? Oh, we should also check the Insight Merchant, see if anything new is shown up there. I don't think anything would have, though. Yeah, okay. And drop. Hello, Merchant. I remember the wheel probably costed a bit. Yeah, 13,000, okay. So not a huge amount. Oh, we can buy another arm if we wanted to. Interesting. As well as another boom hammer if we wanted to as well. Okay. And yeah, so on the agenda today, probably dip a bit more into the DLC, but I want to give the DLC weapons a bit of a chance at kind of like seeing what I can do. So let's go ahead and give the arm a bit of a chance here. And okay. And then yeah, we'll do basically a Chalice Dungeon, kind of get number 3 officially out of the way, and go from there. So let's remove Chalice, because this is a randomly generated one. Yes. Alright, Chalice Ritual. We don't want Root, so that means our next destination would be Lower Thumerian Chalice. Yes. I am sanity checking myself. Oh yeah, we have these other ones too. I don't know if the Lower Thumerian Chalice, or the Hintertomb Chalice, or the Ailing Loren Chalice would be, more or less difficult. I do wish I knew exactly what... Like, is there's like the 3 dashes and then a 1, 2, and 3? Oh, depth, okay, so yeah, so... Depth is probably equivalent to difficulty if I had to take a guess. So let's do the Hintertomb Chalice then. It also costs less than the Lower Thumerian Chalice and less than the Ailing Loren Chalice. We have no Is Chalice either, so okay. Let's go to the Hintertomb then. Yeah, okay, that's a shared fixed, which I think is the preset ones. Conduct Ritual. Yes. Alright, ritual's finished. Alright, Chamber of the Seal, let's go. Let's get some blood, some bits, all for the sake of progress. And it's been a few days since my last recording, so a bit rusty here. Always good to kind of ease ourselves into things here. I'm curious how this hand hammer thing is going to work, because in its switched form, there is a bit of a... Yeah, it's like swing, and that's like a scythe, but then if you do the strong, there's like a brief delay where you need to like let it do its thing, where you could cancel out of it, or just don't do anything, and you get kind of a free second slash. It's alright. Pop that. And then yeah, in a regular thing, it's essentially a smush hammer. And yeah, basically, let's just keep... Yeah, our secondary, basically... Oh, that is not a door. I totally thought it was a door. But yeah, let's just keep our offhand, our left-hand weapon here. Okay, I can't imagine this floor being too difficult. There we go. Bop. Alright, what enemies are we dealing with? What are the hinterlands? Okay, a little path over here going downward, or we can stay up high. Ah, well, something just died on its own. Alright. Yep, so okay, so there's our boss door. It's alright, nowhere to go but ooh. Okay, quicksilver bullets, nice. Alright. There we go. Whoa, oh, he is not dead. And then, one thing I need to get used to is that occasionally the non-transform version of a weapon does more damage than the transform version, even if it seems shorter, because I've been like reminded about that where one of the previous comments, ooh, interesting, kind of mentioned that with our favorite chain whip here, I guess this actually does more damage than the whip part, but the whip part makes up for it though with additional range. So, in theory, this hand hammer might be similar. Yeah, I think those are exploding barrels. Bit wrong, bud. Okay, so it did reach through. I was wondering basically if that guy was trying to light those barrels up. Pretty good reach on this thing, gotta say. Ooh, hello. Okay. We're in an easier dungeon, so not too bad in general, but not too bad with the finger hammer being only +3 right now. I do keep on hearing something that sounds like a wolf, but not seeing anything. Okay, stairs assumedly go up and connect over to where the ladder would have taken us. Oh, it keeps on going. Alright. Well, let's check over here where we heard the growling coming from. Dang it, I tried to let the finger do its thing, but that is the interesting part of the finger, of like, you can cancel out of it early, but there are times where you just want to, like, let no input happen. Ah, there you are for the guy was most likely just trying to set those barrels ablaze. Okay, no passage over here unless... Nope. Alright, so I guess up we go, which might be where the sound is coming from. And if we do start hitting things too difficult, that's what our other, much higher upgraded weapons are for. I gotta say though, the hinterlands are both like different, but not really like too different, tile set-wise. Okay, there's a wolf. I don't think we can get interrupted out of finger doing its thing. Ah, the lobotomy old lady. Okay, pebbles. Alright, and there's our boss switch. Should probably pop a single vial. Ah, it's no longer the big dudes, but whoa! These are interesting individuals. I'm popping another vial. I do not like how they walk. Ouch. theory, though... There we go. Okay, 4 Quicksilver bullets. Yeah. It's like, usually... Thought I heard an enemy coming from that direction. But, normally, if it's not being wasted, probably in the best interest to take a blood vial. Because, I mean, we know that these dungeons can have traps. And my time with all the mystery dungeon games out there, all it takes is one wrong step and suddenly you step on a landmine that takes 75% of your health. And that is not pleasant when that happens. So, like, so far this weapon isn't too bad, but I don't feel like it's bringing a lot to the table, though. Like, I feel like my chain whip could easily function in a similar capacity. But I haven't been too impressed. So it might just be, like, there was a comment, and I know basically my soul's loving friend kind of backed it up, of, like, the Holy Sword, Ludwig's Holy Sword, we're using in the Vampire Castle. Holy Element is an element that is different than Slash, Blunt, and Electric and Fire and all that. So, like, in theory... Oh, yeah, that's why this hammer actually has potential now that I think about it. Is that, yeah, it had Arcane attack on it, which... I think this is our first weapon that actually has Arcane. So, okay, so never mind in terms of it being not viable. There is a reason to have it. Okay, no traps. Ooh, okay. The little shining lizard equivalent. There we go. Alright, let's get some extra range. Oopsie, did not mean to fall. Hello. I'd like to target you. There we go. There we go. I'd like to see them pop up and immediately die. Yeah, I didn't realize that this thing actually has a triple combo that kind of ends nicely. Oh, 4-part combo. Okay. Okay, Quicksilver bullets. Okay, that didn't quite work out how I pictured it going. There we go, some blood vials. I think we're not quite at the point yet we have to take one, but one more hit we then should take. Okay, I can't actually bust through that. Alright, that's a ghost. I'd imagine that Arcane is better for incorporeals like that. Yeah, let's try a sneak up here. There we go. I'm getting better at that. Oh, nice Quicksilver bullets. A bit surprising that he didn't try shooting us earlier, but... I won't say no to the advantage. Ah, okay, so that's why you can't destroy these things. They kind of act as impromptu blockers for the level designers making these dungeons. Okay, not punished. Good, good. I keep on letting my guard down when it comes to traps in these places. Speaking of, I can see that all those are staring straight forward, and it looks like a pressure plate. Okay. Alright. Smash all these. Let's see. Okay. That one's like the previous one. Ah, yeah, we're using Ludwig's cannon? Yeah, Ludwig's rifle. Which I think was a longer range. Oh, yeah, and we're working our way up to Gatling gun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, let's try... Yeah, that didn't quite work out. Yeah, let's try this again. Not quite the timing. Oh, dang it. Alright, that did not work. Whew. Being a bit wasteful here, but there is that one with the longer windup. Okay. Whew. Okay, I probably should just end the battle. I say as I try one last time. Alright. 2. Okay, a Sage's Wrist. That's for future Chalice rituals. Dang it, I was hoping that'd be a blood vial. I definitely played around a bit too much there. Okay, more Quicksilver bullets. Maybe this will be blood vials? Ritual blood. It's fine. Okay, another pebble. Let's be on the safe side. I think we wasted a tiny bit of the healing there, but... that's fine for now. Okay. I hear slimy something. Making sure nothing's like clinging to the ceiling like those weird scholarly slugmen. But yeah, definitely so far we've encountered some enemies only in the Chalice Dungeons, which is interesting. Hello. Whoa, okay. Okay. I honestly expected a chest of some sort up here, but it's only a dead end. Trap? No. Alright, back down we go. Double check the sides for treasure. Alright, I guess it's just a transition room. Oh, we've gone full circle. Okay. Wait. Why is there an enemy up there now, when there wasn't there before? And one of the blood things of all creatures to encounter. Okay, so it does kind of see us. I guess the big question is... Alright, that answers that question. Oh, that's holding forward, which... Okay. Yes. Wasn't even that much blood gain from doing that. Alright. A bit disappointing, but whatever. But alright, we've definitely wasted some blood vials here, so I'm busting out my good old beast cutter. Hello. For this upcoming boss here. We've experimented with the small fry, let's not experiment with the big fry. Oh, okay, man-eater boar. Expect him to be able to charge through those, but alright. There we go. I don't think we can survive another one of those, even though healing is a bit much here. There we go. Okay, not bad. A bit disappointing for it to be a pig. Radiant damp blood gem, nice. But also not too surprised, given that technically we haven't fought the pig in a non-route randomized Chalice dungeon. Yes. Okay, let's go down a floor. I wonder if this will be the normal 3 layers, or if it will be like 4 now. Let's investigate the side door and then go back to the dream at the next land. Okay, double checking for traps. Don't see anything. I guess we can swap back to the finger for right now. Okay, still looks fine. Okay, I hear. Yeah. Alright, where are the bells? There we are. Okay, not hearing any other bells, so assumedly it was only the wand. Excellent, I was hoping that was blood vials. Now the question is, okay, we did not come in from over there, so we must have come in from over here? I don't remember a ladder, but I'm going to assume that's just my forgetful nature. Because we obviously haven't come in through here. Because there's a dude right there. Okay, that's just ambient glowing. Look like maybe like a special item. Sneaky, sneaky. Slash, slash. Excellent, more blood vial. Okay, sadly did not get the full range I was hoping for. Oh. Did not see that gunner guy at first. Ignore the smashing sound you hear behind you. do like the giant blood splatter it leaves behind there. Okay, I don't think that guy down there has a gun, so we should be good to... like that, and then there we are. Let the finger do its job. Excellent. Back up to 20. Don't be a rape chest, even though we haven't encountered such a thing yet so far. Okay, more chalice ingredients, that's fine. Pick several bullets to make up for those earlier experiments. Okay, nothing over that way. What have we got in here? Okay, like I kind of suspected, so that's the other side of this equation. And there wasn't a door on any of these sides, no. Now the question is, was that chest kind of the main goal of this side path, or... I'm assuming not, because I believe so far it's always been a coffin chest. Okay, yep, there's our coffin chest. Alright, come on, dog. There we go. Let's quick throw that thing. The finger takes its time sometimes. I very much don't like how they run. That is very disturbing. Woof. There we go. Just not playing this. Hello, doggo. No, it shouldn't have to pop up. Whoop. That was the wrong button. I had meant to swap out my weapon. We might want a healing vial now, as much as I really don't want to. Oh well. Blood vials, in the grand scheme of things, are relatively cheap. Okay, ritual blood. And okay, I think that's it for this little side path. Yeah, we can just exit over this way. Wait, no. This is fine. Okay, this way, up the stairs, and then I think to the left. There we go. And yeah, given I didn't see any other way I came in, I must have taken the ladder to get in. Oh, and then no traps. Okay, good. Wait, that's... there we go. Now the question is, should we upgrade the finger? Like, it's decent as a weapon. It's not super impressive, but I do like the fact that it has arcane damage on it. Alright, back to the dream. I am trying to recall if this is enough for a level up. It might not be. But we could pop some blood if we needed to kind of close the gap. Alright, channel blood echo. We want strength. There we go. One more until we can use the Gatling gun. Church? Yep, alright.
I do, isn't. Farewell, good hunt. May you.
Okay. Now, we don't got a lot of blood left, but we should have enough to at least repair, right? Yeah. And then if we were to fortify the finger... oh wow, we got no twin bloodstone shards. Okay. Did these guys ever start selling twin bloodstone shards? No, they did not. Boo. The guys down here start ever selling those. Also boo. Okay. Yeah, they only seem to like sell you stuff to get it to +3, and then after that it's like you have to find stuff from either the world or the dungeons. I guess in that regard, the Chalice Dungeons are pretty nice for repeatable sources of upgrade mats. Also boo. I was hoping the old man in the wheelchair would be there, but I think his name was Germum? He's kind of been a bit absent lately. Alright, floor 2. We're getting a lot smoother at doing these things, so probably it shouldn't take up too much of the time today. Versus that first video where essentially like the first Chalice Dungeon was the majority of that video. But yeah, the plan basically is to do this, go back to the DLC, see what we can see for exactly how far in we can get to at least take down one boss, and then we'll pick back up with the game proper. The main, like, story. I want to say it's this way? Ooh. Hello, old man with gun. There we go. Okay, I'm glad he didn't fall onto a trap plate. Okay, there's our boss door. Okay, so up we go. Nice, more blood vial. Like you just know there's enemies hidden in some of these little cloves? Is that what they're called? A little, like, insects. I have two friends who became architects, but I am not familiar with much of the stuff Oop! Alright. That's bloody poison water. Okay, so it's forcing me essentially to run through this, meaning it expects me to encounter resistance on the other side. Yep. Okay, we didn't actually get poisoned, so that's good. But it did look like that guy throwing daggers, he was throwing poison daggers, so poison might be the theme here. I do like how the finger is basically a scythe club. It's like, it's not a bad way to kind of have such a weapon. Ah. Why nothing? Very peculiar. Oh. Alright. Didn't expect whatever that was. Okay, we got a little gauntlet here. And of course a failure pit if we fall in. Is that guy wielding a cannon? Okay. I can't say I'm a fan of this. There's two schools of thought for Creaky Bridge. Walk slowly or walk fast? Alright, walk slowly, work there. I prefer not to drop down until... Okay, I thought I heard an enemy possibly taking aim at me. charge up until we're on land. Good, good. Okay. So, do we go down naturally now? There might be treasure down there, so I would like to give it a quick inspection. Oh, okay, here a ghost. I see a ghost. Yep, and the ghost sees me. Or she's... Oopsie. I thought that was pick up an item. Let's stick to the top floor for now. It does sound like there's another one, but as long as they don't know where we are, we shouldn't have to worry about them suddenly paying us a visit. Okay. There we go. Hop across, scroll across. Good, good. Okay. Prepping ourselves for the other ghost lady. Oh! Oh, it's one of those dudes. Squish, squish, squish. I'm assuming that's poisonous, right? Yep, alright. There we go. Now we know there can be poisonous incense. Okay, only the door to take. Now, does this door lead to the failure area? Yes, it does. Dang, I do see a treasure. And of course it's near the big guy. I'm not about to take chances. Although... Strangely, I don't see a way to actually safely get up and down from this, like, little balcony area to the swampy pit down below. Let's do a brief investigation here. Okay, sneak up on this guy. Ah, okay, so there's a ladder. And there's an item. There's a horde of rats. And there's a something, alright. A writhing mass of snakes, it looks like? Oh, of course. It's all poisonous swamp water. The more these games change, the more they stay the same. You can't escape Demon Soul Swamp of Sorrow, no matter how far you go. Okay. As much as I do want that. I do not trust these guys with giant bubonic pustules on them. Oh, well, okay, so there's our lever for the boss door. Okay, that's someone mining over there. Okay, I'm not getting the rat's attention, sadly. Oh, there we go. Hey, rat, over here. Okay, good. Poison's almost down, so we can try to head towards the middle of the swamp. I do get the feeling it's going to be a tricky something over here. But if we're quiet, just might work. Let's try the club, actually. Dang, throwing enough of all things. Okay, this is either going to be a brilliant idea or a horrible idea. Okay, we can try to get over here to avoid standing in the water while charging out. Alright, here we go. Okay. Not bad, good sir. Oh, okay. A little bit of a shockwave there. Not bad. Single bloodstone shard for our troubles. But okay, let's pop a vial. And let's get our other prize over here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Forgot I was already in the chain whip mode. Okay, let's try to jump on over here. Alright, well, jumping kind of failed there. Okay, not punished though. The big thing is, can we trigger the psychotic lady without stepping in poison? Probably. Can we dodge the psychotic lady while not stepping in poison? That's a different matter. Alright. Thank you, Beast Cutter. Okay, 4 Quicksilver bullets. Keeping an eye on him as we operate the device here. Okay, but he has me intrigued. Why does he exist? What were you mining, good sir? Okay, no secret passage or anything. I was kind of half wondering if there'd be like a secret connecting point back to that mysterious dead end that we came in and saw initially, but nope. Alright. I took care of the big guy, so we could try to go all the way around here to see if there was anything on the other side of the balcony area here. Da-da-da-da-da. Huh, why is that glowing? Okay, another little ladder. I guess that's if you fell in an inconvenient area. Okay, not bad, not bad. I do like the little light beam there. Okay, that's just glowing on the water. So, hold on real quick. We're gonna do a brief cut here. I've been fighting off a sickness, and so need to take care of this real quick, but you'll just see it. I'll be back in a flash. And we're back. Sorry about that. Fighting off a bit of a bout with some minor sickness. As my previous recordings kind of showed, I was fighting off a bit of a cough, which is on its way out, but then it's just like... Yeah, it was very strange. Basically, like, I was like sick with a cough for a bit, and like body was refusing to heal, and I got like sick with something else. But in the healing of that something else, my body's like, oh, there's a cough. Let's fix that. So it's like, alright, good. Thank goodness. Because yes, coughing is very exhausting. Not great. Yeah, now the rest of my body's just like, ugh. Muscle aches, internal aches, just like, ugh. And yeah, suddenly basically had a bit of a jab of pain. I'm like, okay, I could try to ignore this, but we're doing Bloodborne. We're gonna try to get to the DLC. Last thing I need is to be like fighting pain both in and out of the game. Alright. We did get the lever. Door's down here. Alright. What the... Huh. So are these guys like... what do they call it? Crimson Heads from Resident Evil 1 Remake? In that, like... Maybe if, like, I kill a body, they come and, like, feast on the dead body and kind of respawn in its place. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna try a sneak attack here. Ugh, of course. These fancy limbs. And how did I miss this before? Okay, antidote, not too bad. Okay, no passage over there. Boss door here. Looks like maybe right into a boss fight? No, okay. Now the question is, yep, we got our usual side door here. And sudden free bout of blood points. Okay. Why is there a guy slowly... Okay, no, he's turning back. He's kind of casually wandering towards me in a dark alley. Bam! Alright. Back the finger for a bit here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, that's a rat. It looked like something else completely different at first, because all I heard was... And then... Yeah, this one have, like, the bubonic plague? No, a bit shaven, though. Okay, that's another rat. Yeah, maybe we'll go back to the beast cutter here if, like... If range can make the difference between stepping in poison and not. And I say let's take it. Okay, like I thought. So, trap up above. That explains the free blood points from earlier. Chest in the water. Oh, it's not poison water though, okay. Interesting, this guy kind of takes the place of Bagman. Snake bundle again. Let's pop another vial. Whoop. Alright. I see how it is. Okay, well, let's keep exploring down here before we go down that shaft. Oh, it's dripping. Oh wait, is this a slime? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Off me, off me, off me! I tried for the extra range, but I should have shot it. Let's pop another vial just in case it gets a hold of us. And slam, slam! Oh, I thought it was doing a death animation. I don't know what it's about in Bloodborne in particular that, like, there's been quite a few times where I mistake them for being dead and they have, like, 1 HP left. And I don't recall that really being a problem with the Dark Souls and the Demon Souls. Although, it's as time gets further and further away, it could just be me misremembering things. There we go. Make sure no one throws a firebomb in here. Okay, a lot of rats. 2 of these dudes. Okay, can't tell if the rats noticed me or not. Okay, I think they did. Okay, there we go. Pop a healing. Slime too. Or actually, slime is a good test to see. Are they weak against arcane? If I hit them, I'll find out. Alright, that didn't quite work out again. Yeah, I'd say that's better damage than the serrated. Piece cutter. Okay, there's the other one. Okay, some good old tomb mold, more blood vials. What the what? Okay. Alright, blood vial, I'll take it. 2 tiny chests. Don't be traps. Alright, good. Alright, tomb mold. I mean, we'll take it in terms of we need probably some of that stuff for the further preset dungeon ones. Bodies in the water are definitely creepy. Okay, looks like we got more slimes. There we go. Then okay, another slime in the water. I guess water heavy air quotation marks there. That's not gonna reach. There we go. Ah, the leap attack. Leap attack is always so nice. Ooh, hello. Okay, not what I meant to do. That's settled. What do we have over here? Whoop. Okay, something was in the water. Gunfire from above. Oh, thought I had heard something still in the water, but nothing is showing up. Okay, run to dodge. Now it's like, wait, how did I get here? Where am I going? Okay, over here. And then over here. Ah yes, then up. And most likely a guy with fire bombs. No. Alright, pebble. Okay, so one of those is a trial. Yeah, two of these are a trial. I guess let's go with this one then. Yeah, there's the guy that fired at me. One and two. More Quicksilver bullets for the pile. Okay, one of these rooms. We're not doing that. Dangerous. Nice, 4 blood vials. Okay. Suspiciously low number of enemies, but whatever. Okay, more blood vials. Nice. And our prize is... Okay, 2 bloodshot eyes. It's fine, it's fine. Now, the question, what was the other gauntlet hiding? If that was more of a gauntlet than single guy with a gun. Okay. Okay. Treasure. Weapon. Nope, tomb mold. One of these days it'll be a weapon. So it could also be a chalice, because it looks like the chalices kind of combo into each other, which I think lines up with what my soul's living friend said. Okay, cutting over there. Alright, so if I drop down... tiny bit of damage, but whatever. And then, okay, here we go. Here's the entrance. Which I can't even fully remember where we were. I think we were on our way to the boss of the second floor. Yes, okay, this looks like a boss door. Undead John. Oh, hello. It's like splattering blood about. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was watching out for. What you doing? Okay, did not expect him to just aim at the ground like that. Good. good. Yeah, we're gonna be a bit on the cautious side here. Okay, not too bad. Hinder Tomb Root Chalice, and that's for randomizing, and Adapt Blood Gem. Okay, bop this. Alright. Let's see, 23,000. Okay, we'll do it down the floor. See if there's a door. If there's a door, we'll take the door, and no matter what, once we get to the next proper lantern to pop, then we'll head back to the dream to upgrade. Okay, don't see any trap around here. Okay, back to giving the finger a bit of a go. A lot of dudes in here. Whoa, hello. Okay, get some stamina. Okay, ran out of stamina there to continue. Okay, looks like we have a summoner somewhere. Alright, Summoner Lady, where are you? Plenty of Reaper dudes. Okay, must be, yep, there they are. Oh, alright, more than one. Okay, there's a third somewhere. Okay. Ideally, they'll lead us to the third one. There we go, blood vial. Let's go ahead and celebrate by popping one. Huh. Where did the additional one come from? Okay, bone marrow ash. If I recall correctly, that's more Chalice Dungeon ingredients. Alright, let's just make this a bit easier on ourselves here. Slam. Slam. It's down. I'm hoping that one remaining one, like, followed me from somewhere in here, so we can hunt down the other summoner. Where do we even come in from at this point? Okay, not there. Oh, okay, we got a bit of treasure. Ooh, quite literally. Nice. Okay, bloodshot eye. Okay, I said I kind of figured that would be an exit point. Aha! Trying to hide over here. Dang it. I was hoping for the twin bloodstone gems. Because we still got nothing. Okay, you know, okay, that got a bit of a jump out of me. Okay, we still got nothing to upgrade the finger with, though. It's like the finger's performing fine enough, and the fact that it's arcane damage makes it a viable off weapon. But it won't be that viable for us in the main game if we can't actually upgrade it, though. Okay, more blood vials. Yeah, we've gotten more gems than we have actually upgrade mats here. Okay, so I think there's only the 2 summoners. I still question why that other one didn't die when the summoners die, but might have been like a bug. Yeah. Whoop. I thought he was just pointing at me. I didn't think he was actually attacking. Alright, give me your bullets. We got a door here. Sure. Let's stick to the above path for right now. Nice. Probably more chalice ritual ingredients. Yep, 2 mold. Blood vial, nice. Alright, let's go down. Also, my headset's been a tiny bit choppy since I had to step back for a tiny bit. So hopefully it's not showing up in the recording. I know it's done this in like recordings way past, so I'm assuming it's not going to be an issue, but I need to keep an eye out for it for when cleaning up audio and doing the general prep work for uploading. Okay, so we got the shortcut opened. Ominous door. Hello. One, 2, and follow up. Alright, slam. I do not trust these looking at my general chest opening direction. Blood. Blood vial. Blood, blood, blood. All the blood. Always all the blood. And I think, like last time, all of these will probably be more chalice ritual ingredients. Alright, so I shouldn't have just casually stepped in front of that, but I'm getting the vibes in these rooms that maybe these aren't. I totally thought that root was a creature, kind of like idling in place. But yeah, I'm getting the vibe that they maybe don't trigger on me. Although there is the opinion of better safe than sorry. Okay, nothing over there. Because I can. Alright. Back over here. Where are we? Ah, yes. Okay, so that's that side path taken care of. Never did find the source of a potential third summoner, but I heard no bell, so I'm gonna assume it's a bug. Wait. Here we go. Proper floor 3. Bop the lamp. Alright, back to the dream, which this should give us the last bit of strength we need for the Gatling gun. I am looking forward to it. I know basically it's like a bit... It's probably going to chew up bullets like no tomorrow, but we don't really use a lot of the bullets that we should be using, so...
What is it? Very well, let me...
Alright, give me that last bit of strength.
good hunter. May you
Okay, repair our weapons. Okay, good, good. And we still can't fortify anything. Okay, we can fortify +6 things, but we should probably hold for additional beast cutter or tonitrus upgrades. And then Gatling gun. Okay, we need 7 bloodstone shards. The question becomes then, should we just buy said bloodstone shards? Okay, I don't have enough for 7 there. We could use insight, but when stuff does show up on the insight merchant, like new armor sets, it does cost a pretty penny. Yeah, let's invest. Invest in the bloodstone shards. There we go. Alright. Back into the Hinter Tomb. Layer 3. So we should make sure to equip the Gatling gun now. I don't expect to be too strong, but I expect to basically be enough consistent damage to balance out, and maybe by being a stream, it's easier to, like, quote-unquote parry people? That's kind of my hope. And, I mean, the hope in general is also just, it looks cool, like, unloading. Like, I'll admit, when I beat the latest Armored Core game, it was just 2 heavy Gatling guns in both arms, and basically, I think it's like shotguns on the other like, swap out. It was glorious. I loved it. There we go. Alright. I think forward is the proper direction here. Okay, the boss door right across as normal. Suspiciously empty. Hello. Nope. Freaking throwing knife one. I swear. Okay, that seems to be our only direction to go in, weirdly. Although, okay, so there is a... Whoop. There is a drop-down path over here. Oh, and there is a ladder. Okay. Let's start with the ladder and see if it ends up taking us that way. Because that's how these usually go. Oh, open for that direction? Yes, it does. Alright, run this way. Yeah, still weirdly getting some, like, ooh, random 1,000 blood points. I'll take that. Yeah, still getting some random mic distortion now and then. Or not mic, audio distortion via the headsets. Okay, I don't know what they're attacking, but whatever. Yeah, get closer. Okay, we hear a boulder coming from somewhere. Okay, Quicksilver bullets. Hello. Oopsie, wrong way. Excellent. More blood vial. Even more blood vial. Anything over here? Bone marrow ash, we'll take it. Nothing here. I'm assuming it would have fired from those things' mouths. But how strange. Okay. Okay, so there's the open from the other direction. Then what? I think there was a door... Oh yeah, there's a door down this way, but there was also... like, further down the other path. And saw that gunner in the nick of time. Okay, boss lever. Sage Thris. Okay, that was easy enough. One might say too easy, meaning the good stuff was probably in the direction we heard the rolling boulder from. Which was this way, yes. Okay, there's our boulder. Single throwing knife. How suspiciously specific. Okay. Alright, wait for our time and go. Oh, hello. Dang it. More bloodstone gem shards. I was hoping for actual upgrade mats. Huh. What an odd dead end. Not even a chest. I guess we can try following the boulder. Albeit that is not without its risks. Okay. So it was a duplicate of the previous ones of those. Slam, slam. Okay, a lot of chests around here, but gunner guys. Slam, slam. Yeah, there's the other gunner. Thank goodness they hold those very handy lanterns for me to find them. Alright, grab the bullets. Okay. More bullets. Blood vial, nice. I guess we could pop one and hope we get another blood vial. Dang. But okay. Looks like 2 chests. Alright, ritual blood 2. And probably more ritual blood, that's what I'm guessing. Yep. And is that truly the only things down here? Does appear to be the case. Okay, let's just peeking, but doesn't look like anything additionally secret. Alright, good. We were not crushed by a giant boulder. Oop. Hello. Nothing that good back there, but ooh. Did I not see this before? Aha! Okay, so this is how it all connects over. Alright, alright. Okay, boss door should be open. Probably another... Wait, no, that's that way. Probably another long hall with a side door. No, that's not always the case, though. Not seeing a side door. Nor a summoning sign, like in the Middle Temerian dungeon. Alright. To show that we're not messing around. Let's get the zappy stick. Ah, okay. Another Bloodstar Beast. That. Oh, slow poisoning. Ah, dang it. Okay, so it doesn't seem to, like, actually parry them. Okay. Okay, we've lost our target lock on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Just started eating me! Did not know that was a possible outcome there. Not too bad, though. It was taking good chunk of damage. Might have been better due to its speed to do Zappy Stick as well. We only lost 6 blood vials, so not too bad. Alright, Zappy Stick at the ready. Good to know that the Gatling gun... I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't parry, because it still might parry with, like, better timing, but... I do like the feel of it, though. It's just kind of like, it's like laying suppressing fire. Alright, let's try to get our previous blood back. It's not much, but every drop counts. I really wish that wouldn't cause me to lose a target lock on him. Not again! Not again! That's, ooh, Beast Roar, one of the Forbidden Hunter tools, and it's like a werewolf hand. The boss fight doesn't seem too hard, but he does have that, like... I don't want to call it an instant kill. It's just... killing me as soon as it happens. Now that said, I'm not always at full health, but I think it's taken me down from like 70 to 0, though. Alright. Same drill as before. Go get our blood back. I really wish it wouldn't do like the leap attack like super far away. Stop moving around. Okay, I thought that was the instant kill grab again. But it's not. Okay. I did not think that had explosive force. Lower Hintertomb Chalice, warm damp blood gemstone, and a single twin bloodstone shard. Alright. A bit sad that most of them were repeat bosses. Like, I think even the Undead Giant was technically a variety of the very first Chalice dungeon boss that we fought. And, like, pigs are just common enemies in the overworld. But okay, does not seem like this goes any deeper. So I guess back to the dream. I would have the finger more often ready, except for the whole, like... Sadly, can't upgrade it to +6. But okay, we have 11,000. I guess first off we should repair. Bam, bam. And, let's see. Probably back to the DLC. We've already done both the side optional paths that we were looking to do previously, which was, like, all of it started in the forest, and we got totally sidetracked, but back to the DLC for a tiny bit here. Still the question of keep Beast Cutter, swap it out for the Holy Blade, because the Holy Blade was pretty good against the giant flea leech things. But I do like my beast cutter. And at least we've opened up this little side passage here. Okay, our little friend is still here. Hello.
Beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason. And some do not wish to be discovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
Okay, not new dialogue, but I figured I'd let it play out since it's been a bit. Alright. We have, I think, 2, maybe 3 paths? First, we have these guys. Okay, can we get sneaking up on the gunner guy? Excellent. Okay, so if I recall correctly... Oh, hello. Whoa. Did I step forward there? I was more trying to bust out the long-range whip. Now, if I recall correctly, this was just a little overhang to, like, look down on. Ah, yeah, that's why I thought it was a boss, because there's that, the summon sigil over there. And this path is from down that way. That does mean that up the road a bit, there's a question of where that path ended up going. Oh, actually, is that a little side path over here? No, okay. Alright, well, we've taken care of the gunner. Hello. Ouch. Slam! Slam! Okay, we could probably just run through here real quick. Because we know that they don't follow too much. There will be dudes in here. Yep. Slam! Whew. Okay. Oh yeah, gunner guy over that way. Oh wait, no, that's a trap. Okay, we're not getting followed out. Good. And here is one of the paths I was curious about. Which, if we know the other one leads to a boss, then this should lead to some sort of secret. Bloody Wolverine. Whew. There we are. Alright, that's not the right thing. Stuff. Interesting. Okay, stand back. Whew. Can't tell if I got them as good as I got me. Whew. Oof. Man, the damage done. Uh-oh. There we are. So the environment sometimes is my worst enemy. That time was on me. Whew. Good. Oof. Or yes? Firing hammer badge. Okay, I don't know what that's gonna be, but boy, did that cost us 15 blood vials and 19 bullets. Is that the only thing being guarded, though? Okay. Well, doesn't seem to be anything down there. Okay. I do think this probably calls for a bit of a retreat back into the dream, given that cost us a bit, but we can also see how much it costs to build whatever. I'm assuming the Wolverine claws. Like, that should be what the weapon is. Okay, we're able to avoid all those. Okay. Looks like a pretty straight shot to, I assume, the path to get to the boss. And technically, I forgot that this gives us enough blood to, if it can't buy this weapon, it can at least buy the wheel, which I have not given a shot yet. White ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. A ribbon made of fine lace. Alright. I'm also curious, what is... Now, where is our, here we go. Firing hammer badge. Badge crafted by Badge crafted by the Auto Workshop, precursor to the workshop of the heretical powder kegs. The powder kegs were driven by singular ideas and crafted strange weapons of great intricacy. It is clear that the philosophy of the powder kegs was already established at this time. Okay. Alright, purchase. Huh. We already could buy the boom hammer, I thought, so... probably the piercing rifle. Yep, a rifle engineered by the Auto Workshop, the precursor to the Workshop of the Heretical Powder Kegs. Designed for hunting on narrow streets, this rifle has been optimized to cause perforation wounds, but is unfit for reliably countering attacks. Okay, so basically it can't parry, but it does something else. I mean, we could equip it. Also, just double-checking this, basically, Okay, we read the description last time, but I was double-checking to see if it had any caveats about the ability to parry, but it doesn't say it did. Tempted by the piercing rifle, but we should maybe try Ligarius' wheel first. 8,000 left. How many blood vials do we have? Okay, we got 60 in storage. I basically debate between bloodstone shards and blood vials. Actually, let's repair first. Okay, repair. Yeah, I assumed it wouldn't be too much. And then... yeah, maybe... the bloodstone shards. Which... I think we need 8 of them to upgrade a +2 to a +3? Yes, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And then I think we can then also put a blood gem in it now. Okay. Blood gem attack up, plus 15%, so that's a 23. Not bad, not bad. Since I assume the reason upgrading it only gives a +1 is because it's like so many bullets hitting at once. So, yeah, this is definitely the winner. Alright. Back into the nightmare. Let's see how we are doing on time. Okay, not too bad. We're only just a tiny bit... okay, but... a smidge. We're like at 60% of the way through for today, so... I think good progress. We beaten a Chalice Dungeon thing. Should be able to get to this boss. But... at the very least, if we can check out the boss. If it looks like we can't beat it, then that means probably back to the main story. Because I think at this point, going back to the main story, like, will definitely probably be a tad, a smidge overpowered. But I am okay with that. Good, good. Okay, that gets the attention of the guys down below. Nice, blood vial. Thought there was a second one, but maybe we had knocked down the first guy. Oh yeah, we did. Whew. Dang, didn't even leave anything good for us. But okay. My thinking here is to make a break for that tunnel. Because I don't think these guys are going to follow too deeply. Alright, that worked out. We know we got the dogs up ahead. Alright, if memory serves correct, there was like 3 of them. One more. Crow. I remember there was something else around that was giving me trouble. Another crow. Ah, yes. Okay, so gunner guy. Okay, excellent. Come on, crow. You can do it. Crawl away from your allies. Whoa, okay. There we go. No. Stop aiming upward. Target them. They got me with the very same trick. There we go. Alright, gonna take one of these in case it's blood vials. Nice. Alright, I think that was like the big obstacle that turned us back from this path last time. Oh, hello. There was the third dog I recall. Good. We can't knock on any of these doors. I would say because we're in a nightmare, but that hasn't stopped other stuff. Whoa. Okay. I can slash the blood out of them. There we go. So we can for it to drop down. I was tempted to use a bullet to bring him down, but figured not. Let's get some stamina back here. Good. I'm still so weirded by all the groaning and the moaning. Okay, so no way to open that up that's like a shortcut. I do want that. Okay, that connects over into those, like, little alleyways. Oh. This is definitely not going the direction I thought it would be going. I thought it would be going over more that direction, but that's what leads to what looked like the boss. Ooh. How do I get up to where that shiny is? Make sure something doesn't come running down the hill at us. Okay. Aha! Alright, I see the path. Now the question, though, is that... Okay, if we go over there... Theoretically, that might be the path to the boss, but this also might be the path to the boss. Let's just see what's over the crest of the hill. Not anything too immediately obvious. Okay, so let's go down this way. Let's see what secrets it holds. Good, no fall damage. Dang it. Of course, it's another hunter. And one that does a lot of damage too. Okay, ouch. The fact that he's also pretty resilient against any pushback. Okay, I need stamina. Okay, pretty good sidestep on his part. And did not quite make up for the full vermin. Is that a new glyph? Okay, that's a liaison. Oh, okay, so it's not a new glyph. At least none that I immediately see. Is it a badge? Okay, not a badge. Not a weapon. I'm gonna assume... Alright, yeah, not a ritual object. Root of man's impurities, rise within filth. Finite use. Huh. A centipede-like creature discovered on successful hunts by League hunters. Vermin, found hidden within filth, are only seen by League confederates and are the root of man's impurity. The League has assumed the task of finding and crushing all vermin. Perhaps there is some mercy in the madness. Those who wish to see vermin can, and those who wish to are provided with boundless purpose. Doesn't really tell me what it is, though. It's usable. But the fact that it's finite, though, it's like, so it's not a spell, makes me a bit concerned. The Beast Hunter's safe, so that's, I think, the weapon he was using on me. A trope weapon used by the old hunters. A second blade is found inside the curve of the main one. Its initial form, the safe, can be wielded like a long curved sword, but when transformed, its blade is contracted, allowing for quick, repeated stabs. Although this trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts. Interesting. Strange. It's almost like a... Boy, what are those, like... The things that inspire the whole, like... Klingon weapon type sword blades. Oh. Okay. I'm pretty certain I'm onto the right path, though, with my thinking on that regard. But alright. I'm not going to give up on the other shiny across the way. That is not in our nature. Oh, wait. Or I can take the much easier indirect way. I am a dum-dum. Alright, what do we got here? Constable's garb. Okay. Now this is potentially more tricky. Although, potentially to the point where I don't think maybe that's gettable this way. It does seem to be a, you have to open up a shortcut. Assumedly. There was a comment on the previous video about one of these from the Nightmare Frontier, of like, I guess had I stood a bit more on the tip, it would have, like, tilted over? I thought I did, though, but maybe I didn't. Okay, down to 13 blood vials left here. The big guy with a big... something. Alright, there should be a ladder. Okay, that's what I thought. No ordinary club. Oh no. Okay, I don't know if the other guy can actually get inside. Never mind, he can. Alright, big guy, let's get away from your friend. If arcane damage would do good against them, but I don't think the finger's ready. Those guys from the chapel. Zappy wasn't too bad there, but I think Beast Cutter might have been the better choice. Maybe. Thankfully, not too much of an issue to get back over there. No, somewhat not too much of an issue. Obviously, there's all these guys in the way, but... Dun, dun, dun. Go. I should have gotten the attention of the guy down here. Yep, there we are. Wonder if I should have actually taken that vial or not. But okay, let's just run through here. Hello, big dude. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, dog 1. Dog 2. Probably need to pop a vial. Okay, Hunterman's there again, which we expected. I didn't think he had run over so quickly. What? How did I not hit him? There we go. I won that contest of speed. Whew. There we go. Now pop 1 if he's like before. Oh no, he didn't drop 2. Okay, I got some blood back there. Okay, was it this guy over here that dropped the blood vials, or was it neither? Oh, someone got me with the torch. Dang. Okay, no blood vial. At least we don't need to fight the other hunter again. Part of me is like, I should probably really top off here. Now let's also try... Actually, let's hit the Holy Blade. Could be holy damage against these things that seem like abominations. Where's my blood? Did they steal my blood? I think they did. Oh no, they didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna top off just in case. Yeah, I don't think these are key. Premature on my part, but okay, good. That's good. Okay, 6 blood vials. Not too bad. We're gonna pop one now. Now we need to run the gauntlet. Okay, bad man's knowledge, not bad. Okay, how close can we get? There we go. Okay, ouch. I get why they can just aim right down, but I really wish they could. Oh, that still lit me on fire. Alright. Okay, ouch. Quite work out the way I wanted it to. Maybe via the other direction. It's also the possibility of just not bothering with him. Ouch. Yeah, I should pop another. Whew. Yeah, not sure that's an effective use of bullets. Ouch. At the very least, we can swap out weapons here, though. Alright, where am I? With that finger. Ouch again. Alright, you know, I am kind of curious. What if I ignored him? Okay. Ooh, Witcher Garb. Alright, not bad. Okay, let's take a look at that Butcher Garb here real quick. Garb of the Madaris twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods, likely belonging to the older of the two. Both the twins became hunters and brought back and dissected their beast prey in order to support the villagers in their forbidden research. Many questions, but we have yet to fully explore the Forbidden Woods yet. Mask of the Madaris twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods, likely belonging to the older of the two. The twins grew up in a silent kinship with a poisonous snake. Eventually, they learned human ways and became hunters. When they discovered vermin even in their beloved snake, the younger brother is said to have murdered the older. Interesting. And questions? Yeah, it says run on through here. Now this is a bit dangerous, obviously. Okay, 6 blood vials, nice. Hello. Creepy. Okay, so if I just take this path down, do things pop out of the ravine, or can I collect my spoils here? Pebbles. Okay. Nope. That's the 2 crows. Hello, dude. Can I / should I put him out of his misery? Probably. Okay, blood vials. Okay, let's check what the other direction was. Okay, good. The battle not fought is sometimes the better battle. Ooh. Many questions. That's past the old Yarnum. I do like that we have a teleport point now. That is quite handy. Question is this where I think it might be? Yeah, chunks are fine too. I like chunks. Ah, okay, so there's our summon symbol. Okay, so a boss has to be very close down this path. Oh, hello. Devastates me with that alone. Pop a vial. Alright, 3 blood vials. Ooh, more stuff. Oh, more vermin. What are these strange vermin, I wonder? But okay, I want that item over there. Okay, so it must have been like hiding in the rafters. Okay, 2 bloodstone shards, that's what we like to see. Oh yeah, there's crows down there. I still wonder though, if this is this way, then what was the other way in the ravine? And I do wonder if that's poison water or not. And let's check out the ravine in the other direction here real quick. Just sneak past this guy. Okay, go down here. A single pebble. Doing target lock on to see if it sees anything that I don't see. We can't rely on audio with all these guys moaning everywhere. I feel like that's a boss arena. Like, just the vibe I get. Okay.
Please. Help us. Silence.
Not another one of these guys.
The great terror.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was another blood-starved beast, but nope, Ludwig the Cursed. Okay. Ouch. Eat that like a champ. Okay. Definitely should have started injecting. Let's take another one of these. It's a bit hard to read the telegraphing given how many limbs this thing has. I'm like, I don't know which hand I'm supposed to be looking at to see if it's rearing up the swing or not. So low on health there. I mean, I guess all it takes is one. Oof, okay. Well, that does damage, but doesn't seem to actually, like, stun. Okay. Interesting also that that's Ludwig of all the Healing Church stuff. And okay, so not too far from the teleport point, that is. Okay, good. We can just do a relatively easy run back. It's gonna let those guys get into position and ignore the sound effects behind them. Huh. Does he give blood balls every time, this guy? He does. Nice. I like that. Hello, crows. Goodbye, crows. Now, technically, we could go get the summoning signature thing. But let's try to get a bit more of a read on the actual moves here. First step, need our blood back. In hindsight, I think I ran past where my blood once was. What is this anyway? Alright. Blood vials. Okay, UI. You don't need to tell me. Roar. Okay, there we go. Stun. Inject. Alright. Not a great deal. Never mind. I'm gonna say one of those fights where it's better not to do the lock on. Run. Ouch. Squish. Okay, good. Whoa. Nice. Okay, back going. Ouch. As I tossed my body around. I was going for the heel, did not get off. Okay though, not too bad for a second go. I think we have this heavy caveat probably. Let's see, how are we on time? we're good for a few more lessons here. We do use a lot of blood vials, testing all this out, but we get at least 5 in return, so we're stemming the bleed a bit. And it's not like we're getting down to 0. 1, 2. Pebbles, more vials. They'll probably only give pebbles, but maybe blood vials? Nope, nothing. And run on through. Alright, where will my blood be? Okay, there it is. Thought I was leaping there, but I guess not. I was like, I wonder if I should, but no. I'm like using a blood vial. That's kind of tough. I think we only lost about like maybe 5,000 blood. We could go get the summon. We do have plenty of insight, but I get the feeling that the summon's not going to last too long. I guess a single one for experimentation's sake wouldn't hurt. Alright. Coming out, whoever you are. Okay, old Hunter Henriette. Let's go, Henriette. Now don't draw these guys' attention, Henriette. They're not who we're here to fight. Henriette, what did I just say? Yeah, there's blood vials. Alright, let's run before Henriette gets himself killed. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Stamina back. That was a bit disappointing performance there, Henriette. huge leap. It seemed like that Henriette only used a single blood vial to kind of heal themselves, which I was trying to draw aggro off of them, but easier said than done. Although I wonder if I gave covering fire, if that might have been better. Now that said though, so there was an exit there, so if that's the boss, then where exactly does the Bloody Crow lane go? There's a... There we go. Pop one, hope to recover. There we go. Yeah, back to 20. Aha, okay, so this is a drop down, one-way direction. Okay, let's try to roll somewhere somewhat safe. Okay, oh, I learn. Go. Thankfully, this water isn't poisonous. Hello, hello. Not fully certain how I actually landed that hit, but I'll take it. Alright, blood vial. I'm assuming this leads back to the little, like, coffin thing I expected before. I don't trust you. It's a lady? Oh. Whirligig saw. Well, I like saws. Where'd she drop from? Huh. So many questions. Also, I don't think I noticed how the coral was actually, like, screaming human faces before. Okay, so I assume no way up. Yeah. Okay. I think it's okay to use a awakening mark here. Also, now think about it. Do these actually heal me or not? I assume they do, but I have no evidence of why. Okay, yeah, they don't. I mean, they do heal me, but they do not restore the ammo used. Let's see here real quick. Stats. Where's that badge we got for this thing? The Whirligig. Oh! Did we just get the weapon outright? We did! A jerk weapon crafted by the Workshop Heretics. The Powder Kegs, the weapon of choice for the old hunter Valtair, the Beast Eater. This weapon pummels beasts in its mace form, but its true strength lies in its attached mechanical saws. These discs, lined with serrated teeth, spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds. I like the description. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's try swapping the finger off. Okay, so your standard mace. And then... oh yeah. Okay, can I do a charge attack with this? I can. I like it. I like it. But alright. Let's not use this though for for the fight that we're fighting right now though. Now the question is, Zappy Stick or Holy Blade? Probably Zappy Stick. And do we want to try with the summon again? I'm thinking no. Okay, let's go. Take care of the old lady again. Such a random old, like, lobotomy lady. Bro, would you please? Alright, Pebble. Thank you for your contribution, sir. We haven't gotten this guy down to half health yet. And all the groaning and moaning. I do wonder if a holy sword would be good here. Though we haven't tried the Zap Stick much, so let's try to have the Zap Stick do something. Every time. Okay. I mean, it did have 4 sea legs, but... whew! Like how the camera decided to give me a bit of a cinematic view there. I didn't transform it. Still haven't transformed it. What am I doing? The range, because there's like such wide sweeping range there. In theory, I'm like, the flamethrower might be useful. I don't know if flame would work here. It's like, it's furry, but it's very wet too, so I don't know if that counterbalances each other. Okay, we have a bit more time for today. Not a ton, though. We could try to see exactly how much damage a Molotov does to the boss. And Blood Vial, Pebble. I do wonder why they put 3 Pebble enemies around here. I'm like, does the Pebble do anything against this boss? But I feel like Probably not. Okay, we know this is gonna work. It's gonna do a leap attack at me. That I'm still gonna somehow take damage from. Okay, that was a bit quicker than I thought it would happen. Okay, that's not worth the damage. Like, way too long of a pause. This time that tiny bit. Okay, run. Sure. Nope. 1, 2. I both don't think the strategy is working, but it's also some of the more reliable damage we're doing, so it's like... I would love to see how much damage this does against you, but I can't get a break. Okay, that's not bad damage. Oof. See anything? Okay. definitely seems another case of Electrode is probably better than Beast Cutter, despite the range. Whew. Okay. I was like, could I retreat with my 4,000 blood? But no. But okay, though. The Zappy Stick does pretty good there. Double checking time. We're still good. Alright, I think Zappy Stick is the way. Let's get our hunter friend just for some distraction. Rise yet again. Henriette. Alright. And this will be the last retry of this for today. I'm debating it's like, maybe get back to the Golden Path and see exactly where we are in the grand scheme of things? I do wonder, though, if that will make the DLC harder? Since the moon phases happen out in the, like, normal world. Now, Henriette, what are you doing? Henriette, I hear blood splashing. Okay, ideally, she's not doing anything too dumb. Ah, come on, I hit dodge. Wrong button. There we go. Suppressing fire. Tried doing the crit hit attack again, but it didn't work. Ooh, what the? Phase 2, ain't it?
You were at my side all along.
Oh, has it become a twin fight?
My guiding moonlight.
The neighing while that's happening is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that's it. Get away from me. Yeah. Oh, it became a Ludwig the Holy Blade. Okay, not too bad though. I think the Phase 2 actually might be a lot easier than Phase 1. Like, he's like, I'm becoming a human knight. I'm like, I've dealt with a lot of these. But the giant spasm blood monsters who have hitboxes the size of small houses are like, those are a bit problematic. Okay, let's see. We've got the sliverest of time left. I did say that was the last one, but let's at least go get our blood back. It's not much, but it should cover repairs at least. Dang it. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Into my noggin it goes. Okay, give me a freebie. I just want to make sure I don't die reclaiming my my blood here. Pebble Max, okay. And okay, so it does reset back to Ludwig the Accursed Beast. Ouch. Didn't realize that. I guess I hadn't picked up the previous blood if it was only 1,000. But okay, so Zappy Stick is definitely the better way to go there. Alright. Back to the Hunter Stream. Ah, good old Zappy Stick. So rare that it lets me down. Well, has low durability. And low range. So, those are the disappointing aspects of it, but everything else is fine. Alright, let's repair. Oof. A bit more pricey than I expected it to be. Okay, can we fortify at all? Nah, not a single one for the whirling... The whirligig saw. We can't use the wheel, which I only remember now that that was why we didn't get it before. But it's only 10 star to be able to use. And it also has Arcane. Let's see. Okay, let's put the whirligig saw at the ready. It's like, do I dare use insight for blood shard stones? I don't think so. Okay, where is the Forbidden Forest here? No? Yes. Guess hopefully by being back on the main path for a bit, we can kind of like start getting low-level upgrade materials again. That is the hope. Yeah, we got a few minutes until we start bleeding over, but a tiny bit of bleed over is fine. I want to give this weapon a bit of a test spin here. Yeah, let's test it out first on this guy. Okay. Oh, mine should have connected first. Okay, good, good. Blood vials. Because we do also need to replenish our stock a bit. Because we have used quite a few. What the? Okay, more bullets. Oh, I forget. This didn't lead anywhere before, right? Oh, yeah, treasure. I still wonder if that's death down there or not. Yeah, there was death further down the lane, but it doesn't look that far from here. It looks very equivalent to the Nightmare Frontier. Yeah, alright, that's it. I think I somehow avoided that last time, but triggered it this time. And let's take care of people on the high path here. Alright, not too great there. But it does suffer from not at all upgraded weapon right now. I do just love the sound of like the buzzsaws going off. It's like, yeah, rip and tear. Alright, let's take care of these guys down here. Hello, gents. More blood vial. Ouch. Pop a single one. Actually, sir. Hold that shield up again. I want to see if this cuts through the shield. Oh yeah. I recognize attacks like that, and I love them. Hold down and drive the blade. Now, where did... Was this a path I took before? Or is this new? Hello. Alright, guess not too much playing. Oh, yeah. max pebbles. We have the pebbles equipped? We do. You know what? Sure, we should have them at the default. If I recall correctly, that leads down to the thing that falls and gives me fall damage. Excellent, more blood vial. Okay, what have we got this way? Oh yes. Yep, and there's the trap. And where we got distracted was both over here and then beyond that in the like little poison route that led to the my throat. That led to the doctor basically giving us or having the invite that we should have had.
Oh, Evans, would you stop that? Every peep you make brings us bad luck. I have it bad enough already. Please, just leave a poor old woman be.
Wasn't this Patch's house before?
Oh, Evans, every
Okay, so no.
please.
Alright. Make sure they don't pop out of their cages and attack. A ladder to the roof of this building. I do find it funny that all the crows are just like too fat to fly, and so they kind of waddle and half take off. But why? Oh, here we go. Ooh, my church garb. Nice. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually. My soul's living friend reminded me that I should go back and talk to the lady we encountered in the Forbidden Village area. Supposedly I'm supposed to wear, like, church garb and talk to her. And my theory of wearing the kidnapper garb, yes, would not make her talk. So that checked out. Don't mind me, good sir. Blood vial? What does this do? Oh. What? Not operable. Alright. Or, not operable. If it was not inoperable, it would be operable. Okay, not an obvious ambush. Beast roar. Oh, a bagman. It's been such a long time, bagman. Oh, didn't expect the from across down court. Nice, Bloodstone Shard. That's what we're hoping to see to upgrade the Assault. Okay, more Blood Vial. Nice. So then, is this a dead end? Given that I assume that that guy would have sealed the door had we gone the other way. Oh, here we are. Whoa, hello. I guess this is the path forward. expect the quick vacuum away with the torch. I know, that's troubled breathing. I thought it was melancholic singing. Let's go take care of this guy. Oop, hello. Oh, you are also... Okay, still trouble breathing, not singing. Should probably pop a vial. Should also get this over here. If I recall correctly, I think I'm in the forest specifically to find a path to the old university, right? Oh, these guys, okay. Okay, I'm kind of curious. Is the entire thing oil? Like, is that why it's all slick down there? Not really. Okay. Okay, down we go, I guess. Oh, hello. Now, what have we over here? And blood vial. Twin bloodstone shards, nice. Okay, nice. Nice. Why does this feel like a trap? Oh, dang it. Yeah, supposedly, basically, you emote in this game by holding down X, but it's like a very short time and you, like, hold it down. Because I was just picking up an object, and I guess I must have, like, moved the controller or something. Punch and blood cocktail. I saw that was one of the comments in an earlier video, so thank you. Okay, so... I still wonder about the, like, giant obvious trap in the middle. I kinda want to trigger it. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, let's loot the rest of the village here. Okay, we're gonna top off because going to purposely trigger this. That was their big play? Crows in a pit? I expected something a lot more deadly. Like spikes. Okay, back up we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Anything over here? I do wonder if there's more houses that are talkable to. Nothing in here. Thought I heard walking, but I guess it wasn't. Or, it wasn't anything beyond my own walking, that is. Okay, so far, generic stuff. Oh, wait, didn't we get something? I thought we picked up something that looked like that, beast claw on the loading screen, but, okay, doesn't appear to be the case. Unless... No. Boo. Okay, we're pretty much at time for today, if not a bit over technically. Okay, I think I triggered those guys before. That is a nothing house. As in, I don't think I can even enter it. Yeah, leave those guys be. Alright. Ideally, there'd be a lantern somewhere up ahead. Hello. Ouch. Alright, is someone shooting from behind? No, okay. Talkable NPC. Or was that the gunner talking? Ooh, actually, wait, no. Over here? Maybe not. Okay, so that lantern is not indicative of a talkable NPC. I think they're normally darker red anyway. Okay, did not expect to get blasted by a cannon. Alright. Oh man, that hurts. Okay. How viable is it just to bum rush the cannon? Okay, not too bad. Oh, hello. Okay, more of those blood pellets, which are strange. Wait, I don't remember killing these guys. Okay, yeah. We're sitting on so much good fresh blood. Let's real quick. Ooh, I see treasure. Excellent, more blood vial. Although at this point we're kind of good with blood vials, and it's really the upgrade mats that we need. Okay, that's where we started this entire gauntlet. Alright. And thankfully no one's retook up that guy's mantle as the cannoneer. Alright, good, good. Okay. Now, is this the windmill that we, like, started at? We're gonna eventually unlock that, shortcut, I wonder. Nice, 2 bloodstone shards. Okay, nothing in here. Up or down? I'm kind of figuring... Oh, never mind. I'm figuring down now. Unless... No. Okay, a lot of wind suddenly. I mean, they are windmills for a reason. Okay. Where did that patrolling enemy get to? Alright, nothing here. Pretty tough guy, all things considered. Okay. For a brief second, I thought maybe he was like a unique guy. Like, ideally he wasn't an NPC I was supposed to talk to. But it's too late now. I've made my choice. Alright. Whoa. Memories of the snake soldiers from Dark Souls 1. Now that said, why snakes? I mean, we've seen them in the Chalice Dungeons, but... And I guess they're tentacle adjacent. Okay, nice. Now, I'm kind of speculating that up there is the shortcut. Will I be proven true? Or correct, that is. Okay, that person has good posture, so I think they're a good guy.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
I mean... Justice League? Leagues are generally a good thing, right? True. But what if we come across someone that's like, League people, they killed my family, I don't trust anyone. I'm gonna refuse for now.
Yes, I suppose I should not force your will. But you are a hunter, and we'll see soon enough that on a night of the hunt, no, on any night, nothing out there deserves to live.
Okay, yeah, the... What do you mean by any night? Are you implying murdering innocent people? There we go. Okay. Wonder if I talk to him again. Does he recognize I refused?
Well then, you fancy joining the... Yes.
Okay.
Like that on it.
So we have the option still available to us. But alright, for now, let's go ahead and... Actually, might as well kill him. Get some blood to go back to the dream and call it. Alright. Back into the dream. Now the question is, what is our star stat at? Because if we get it to 10, we can use the wheel. channel.
Let me.
Okay. Boom. And yeah, we only can afford a single level up.
Farewell, May.
And does that mean we can equip the wheel? We can. Alright. Let's go ahead and try out the wheel real quick. In this verified vacant back lot. I really hope I didn't accidentally kill the old man that one time by shooting off my gun. Oh, weird. Okay. So it's kind of a awkward shaped club. Oh, something for like more of a full spin, like a wheel. Okay. I can like spin it up. Oh, it drains my health. All right, good to know. All right, what is this wheel description? Weapon wielded by the Martyr Ligarius, bands of executioners, used to slaughter the Vilebloods in Canehurst, bathed in pools of their blood, and forever steeped in their ire. Transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest their lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance. Okay. And okay, so it doesn't by default drain my health, but so if I spin it up, and that's when it seems to start. Fascinating. Huh. I said, does that imply I can kill myself in the dream? And if so, what happens, I wonder? No, more likely than not. Probably just gets down to a single HP left. Alright, we're going to repair first. Boom, boom. Alright, can we fortify? Oh. One bloodstone short. I mean, another question is, rolling saw or the wheel? Wheel has arcane, but so does this one though. Which I guess we could start upgrading the finger, theoretically. But would I want the saw more than the arm? Or do I want the wheel more than the finger? Probably not. Because we are getting more arcane here, so maybe we should upgrade the arm a bit more. But a saw is a saw. Oh, and a Gatling gun actually is pretty nice, all things considered. So yeah, actually, maybe upgrade this one. Yeah, because suppressing fire is pretty good against the Ludwig the Horseman. Alright, let's see. How much healing potions do I have? Ooh, 49. I can buy 27. Or I can buy 7 of these. Let's buy 7 of these for right now. And then I think we have enough to upgrade. The wheel is kind of tempting, but I like the sound of the whirling saw. All right, good, good, good. And we will go ahead and call it here for today. Overall, I would say good progress. I mean, the fact that we were able to get the DLC's first boss to their halfway point, and like, I see victory beyond that. Like, he did kill us, but we were able to get him to that point I think we had like, a good amount of health vials left. Really, it was just us getting caught up in the combo. Was taking a while for damage, but I mean, yeah, it went back and forth, so I think there's some hope there. He did seem easier in Phase 2, but he does have a few more tools in Phase 2, like the, a more proper get away from me, but he telegraphs it like no tomorrow, so who knows. But yes, next time we'll probably maybe poke at the DLC a bit more, but also poke at the main story path, and see how all that goes. But alright, until then, later!